So prescriptions for happiness, there are 3 prescriptions. These are 3 prescriptions that really work, say the author. But mental habits might get in your road, and but you can handle impediments. The first prescription, number 1, is ask for what you want, but don't demand it. That's the key. Don't demand that you have what you want. Because if you do, you screw everything up. Ask this question. Why don't you ask for what you want? Well, sometimes people are afraid that people will get mad if you ask. And sometimes they think you can just read their mind. But you don't have to play pussyfoot. You don't have to scream and yell. And you don't have to make people feel wrong if they don't give you what you want. You don't have to clam up if they're not compliant. Just simply ask for what you want. No games. No games. Just keep it simple. No heavy tones of voice. Notice the simplicity. You can make requests very simply. Here's an example. You realize when you're getting the hang of it, when you ask for anything the same way, the same voice, and the same ease as when you ask somebody to pass the pepper at the table. Could you pass the pepper, please? That's how you ask for what you want, with just a gentle, calm voice. How do you stop demanding? Well, you'll have to loosen up that tight grip you feel inside and soften your voice. Let go of that rock-like stance. Stop frowning and feeling so serious about the human soap opera. You'll find it's scary at first, but you'll learn to relax. You will let go of the threatening and worried overtones. You'll get rid of those. You will find yourself asking for things with a smile and feeling of fun. So we always have to keep it light. This shows that you have turned life into you are tuned into the cosmic joke. I don't know if you've ever heard of the cosmic joke, but that's something we should all understand. This is really a cosmic joke down here. In other words, you learn to ask lightly and stop hinting. Don't pussyfoot around. Just say what you want. You will stop going around with the heavy disposition, hoping that someone will ask you, "What's the matter?" The second half of that prescription, number 1, is don't demand. Let's go over that a little bit more closely. Watch how you act when you're demanding. "Oh, poor me. You hurt me. If you really loved me, you would." These don't lead to success. If you look closely, you'll probably conclude that the results you got in the past from demanding were not that great in your life. You lost more happiness than you gained. Interestingly enough, a lot of the things that we get sometimes come without demanding. When you start thinking about these 3 prescriptions, things will kick in for you and things will start happening. When you are demanding, you will lose some very significant things. You'll lose insight, humor, enjoyment, and a feeling of love and peace of mind. That's a big loss. So you get off the demanding thing. I mean, this is a great talk for me. I've gone through my life, when I want something, I demand it. And that's no good. I can see now, after learning this and going over it so thoroughly, that that's not the way. The second prescription for happiness is accept everything that happens. Accept everything that happens. Dash. For now. And I'll go over those with you clearly. This is the most difficult prescription. You may have to accept the unacceptable. You may have to forgive and forget. You have to learn to get your finger off that button that keeps you wound up tight inside. Ask yourself, is my survival threatened by this stuff that I am clinging to and demanding? If it isn't, then let it go. You'll have to tell your mind that what looks like a catastrophe just isn't a catastrophe. We have it in our family. We get together and something goes wrong in the family and people start talking about it. And somebody will pipe up and say, hey, don't catastrophize. We use that saying all the time. Catastrophize is an important word in our life because too many people do that. They make a big deal out of nothing. Eventually, you'll accept that it's your emotionally backed demands that are causing your experience in the first place for unhappiness. You're the cause of your own unhappiness. Never mind what's going on out there. Look at last year. Notice the things you've learned to accept. What's this called? This is called growth. And we all have that. It happens spontaneously. Coming on with power and fear does not work. You deprive yourself of getting the most from the people around you. To develop the most satisfying outcomes require more insight and a practical back and forth, working with the situation over a period of time. Well, we know that. Coming on with a 10-ton truck won't do it. Accept and working with life situations will get you the best possible outcome. You begin looking at what you have and you quit focusing on what you don't have. Enjoy what you do have instead of making everything emotionally demanding. We have so much. Realize you have enough air to breathe, enough food, enough water, and enough shelter. That's good enough. Making everything emotionally demanding is not the right game. Whenever you direct your mind to appreciate the beautiful things you do have, there's no end to the happiness you can experience. Think about that for a minute. Just think of the things that you have and be so happy about it. It's your choice. You don't have to like what's happening, but you have to stop trying to demand change. That's the secret. You don't have to like it. You can work at changing things, but don't demand it from anyone. Accepting whatever happens for now means this. You're going to stop making yourself afraid, angry, resentful, worried, and unhappy. That's pretty nice. If you stop doing that, you're well on your way to being happy. You can prefer that something be different. Yeah, you can prefer, but don't demand it. You will be changing your internal emotional experience. You'll learn that gentle holding onto what you feel is okay, but do not create anger in yourself. Do not create anger in yourself. That's where you lose your joy. And give up trying to convince others that you're right. That's such a waste of time. Give this a sensitive inner surrender, which will give you happiness. Inner surrender is based on insight, not defeat. It is your internal choice. It's a skill you'll have to practice. It does not come easy to a human being. You are releasing yourself from desires, which the world isn't ready to give you right now. So, Look at the positive side. This saves you energy, cleans your mind, sharpens insight, increases your love for yourself and others, and enables you to enjoy the here and now. There's a lot of pluses there. This gentle letting go of demands and attachments represents, listen to this, the highest level of true strength and character of a human. I'll read that again. This gentle letting go of demands and attachments represents the highest level of true strength and character of a human being. Let's look at the two words, for now. That's the caveat on the end of this one. They simply mean, for now. These two words, for now, help you tune in to here and now. And that's all we ever get. Don't wait for a better tomorrow. Now is the time. It's all you'll ever have. Postponed happiness is lost happiness. Say, the way it is the way it is. Those words came from ancient Chinese lore. And there's never been more true. The way it is the way it is. I use it all the time. You can put your energy instead into changing what you don't like. But quit demanding that things be different right now. Your life always has been imperfect. And it always will be imperfect. If you want to be happy, you'll learn to accept life the way it is. Imperfect. Sometimes life is lousy, but you don't have to make yourself feel lousy. You can rise above that. Just look at it. And that's what's happening. The way it is the way it is. If you just prefer that things be different, you can enjoy your life without negative consequences inside your emotions. The happy person learns to live with imperfections in his life, because that's the way life is. As you gain more understanding, you realize that in reality, all is perfect right now. Because we've been here, like being in a school, to learn things. It's either it's for your growth, or for your enjoyment, or whatever. But it's all perfect. Whatever's happening, God doesn't send these things for no reason. Look at your life during the past year. Ask yourself, did the fear, the anger, the jealousy, the worry, the resentment, the grief, the limitations, and heartbreak solve the problem? No. Think back to the second prescription, accepting everything, whatever happens for now. For now. Always remember the purpose of the second prescription is to try to instantly stop making yourself unhappy. Instantly. You can let yourself enjoy your life all the time, even though things are going bad. Eventually, you will realize that only you can create the experiences of your life. You're in charge. You're the one that's making yourself unhappy. If the truth be known, we've got to accept that. Often things will change and give you what you want spontaneously when you use the prescriptions for happiness. When you start working with this, things just come to you. Things start working out without a lot of effort. Okay, that's 2. Now, prescription number 3. Turn up your love. Even though love is not reciprocated. I remember when they asked Sister Teresa, Mother Teresa, I love them, and if they don't love me back, that's okay. I love them anyway. She said, I like that. What do we mean by love? Love means tearing down the boundaries between feelings in your heart and the heart of others. Tear down those boundaries. Let go of separateness. Realize once and for all that we're not separate. Because that's a key to getting started. Love is a feeling of togetherness and openness in your heart. When you love someone, it means that he or she is putting you in touch with a part of yourself that you love in yourself. You see the connection? You got to love yourself before you can love anyone else. And when you reject someone, you're also rejecting strongly what you would reject in yourself. So get that all straightened out, and you'll be able to straighten it all out here. The world is your mirror. Those are 4 words to remember. The world's your mirror. Well, what is love in this context? Love is what is happening in your heart, not in your brain. A feeling of closeness, non-separateness, understanding. You don't have to love a person's actions. No, you don't have to love what they do. That's where you get mixed up. You see them doing things and you say, well, geez, I can't love that. You don't have to love that. You can say no to someone you love. You can say no to them. Love everyone unconditionally. Love yourself unconditionally. Remember, love is in the heart feeling. Love does not work as a barter. Not like they have in the movies, whereas you love me and then I'll love you and we'll get married. Here's what works perfectly to increase your happiness. Love others no matter what they say or do. Just say, I may not love your role playing, but I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always have that heart-to-heart feeling that comes up when I think of you. How do you increase your love feelings for people? It's very simple. Just hug them more. Look deep into their eyes and see who they really are and get connected. Help them in caring ways. Try this. Appreciate those things that are lovable about yourself. We get back to that same thing. Love yourself. Appreciate those things that you find lovable about yourself. This will lead you to experience the beauty and lovability of the people around you, a vital feeling you create in your heart. Put yourself in their shoes and understand their mind and their heart. Now let's look at the second part of the third prescription. Even if you don't get what you want. To be a skillful lover, you must be able to keep your own heart open to another person no matter what happens in the soap opera of your life. Just think of life as a soap opera. You can throw something out of your melodrama, but don't throw them out of your heart. Turn up your love even when you're not getting your way. Train yourself to make your love as unconditional as most dogs do. They come and they lick your toes and kiss you. You don't feed them, they still keep doing it. It's unconditional. They just love you. And boy, don't we humans, we think of ourselves as so superior to animals, but they sure have it down better than we do as far as unconditional love is concerned. Christ said, love one another. That's all, just that simple. Just love one another, period. Experience a lot of love for yourself. Then happiness naturally develops. That's what we've been saying. It will create your own experience of life in a beautiful, enjoyable way. Love is more important than anything else for happiness. So we got to get this love thing straight because we want happiness. So in conclusion, for the rest of your life, you'll need to work on yourself using these prescriptions. You don't have to apply them perfectly. You will start putting much less energy into trying to change people around you. You'll put your energy instead into doing the inner work on your own mind. Tell your mind that you are determined. In other words, put your will in there strongly. The nicest thing you can do for yourself, the nicest things you can do for yourself, are loving more and demanding less. The more you use these prescriptions, the more people around you will use them. And it can't be taught. It has to be caught. The results may seem like a miracle because maybe you've never tuned into the power of love before. And when you do, you'll be surprised. You'll say, my God, this is a miracle. It's really changing me. This is the way for more. More energy, more insight, more perspectiveness, more love, more peace of mind, more joy, more wisdom, a feeling of purpose. This is the way. Here are the prescriptions again. Ask for what you want, but don't demand. Accept whatever happens. For now, turn up your love, even if you don't get what you want. That's it. It's very simple. Thank you for listening.